Welcome back, wrestling fans, to Wainsider, where we dive deep into the heart of the WWE Universe, peeling back the layers to reveal the raw, human truth behind the chaos. Tonight, we confront a moment that sent shockwaves through the squared circle: Jon Moxley-Dean Ambrose shocking return at WWE Clash in Paris. This isn't just a comeback, it's a saga of fractured brotherhood, family legacy, and a betrayal that cuts deeper than any steel chair. Feel the tension build as we unravel the bloodline's emotional history, culminating in a moment that could redefine their dynasty. The bloodline's story is one of power, a dynasty forged by the Anoa'i family's unyielding strength. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, ruled with a 1,316-day Universal Championship reign, flanked by the Usos, Jey and Jimmy, and later Solo Sikoa, with Paul Heyman's cunning as their guide. Their dominance reshaped WWE, a fortress of family pride. But beneath the glory, silent resentment simmered, a pressure to uphold the legacy that strained every bond, threatening to fracture their unity. Roman's reign demanded absolute loyalty, a mandate that came at a cost. Jey Uso, the heart of the Usos, felt it first, his 2020 rebellion against Roman a cry for freedom. Jimmy, torn between brother and cousin, leaned on his wife, Naomi, for strength. The X platform captured fans' unease, posts dissecting Roman's cold commands, Jey's defiance, and Jimmy's quiet struggle. The bloodline was a beacon, but its foundation hid cracks, each member wrestling with their role in a dynasty that demanded everything. Please like, share and subscribe for more WWE content. Solo Sikoa, the youngest, rose as the enforcer, his loyalty to Roman fierce but his ambition burning. The 2024 edition of Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu marked a new bloodline, one that pushed Jey out and tested Jimmy's allegiance. The X platform buzzed with speculation. Fans sensed Solo's hunger for power, a resentment toward Roman's control. The family's unity, once their strength, was now a fragile thread, stretched thin by pride and expectation. Jon Moxley, once Dean Ambrose, was tied to this saga through the Shield, a brotherhood with Roman and Seth Rollins that changed WWE. Their 2012 debut at Survivor Series was a declaration of war, their powerbomb through tables a symbol of unity. But Seth's 2014 betrayal, smashing a chair across Roman's back, shattered that bond, leaving scars that never healed. Moxley's 2019 exit from WWE, driven by creative frustration, saw him reborn as Jon Moxley in AEW, but his heart never left his Shield brothers. https://sports.yahoo.com/article/y-fans-think-dean-ambrose-0606432669.html. Seth Rollins, the visionary, carried his own wounds. His 2025 World Heavyweight Championship reign was a triumph, but his history with Roman and Moxley was a shadow. The Shield's betrayal haunted him, his guilt a quiet burden. The X platform shared clips of Seth's promos, fans sensing his drive to prove he was more than the traitor who broke their bond. His clashes with the bloodline, especially Roman, were personal, a pressure that left him vulnerable. Paul Heyman's role was pivotal, his shift from Roman's wiseman to Solo's strategist a betrayal that cut deep. His influence over the new bloodline fueled their rise, but it alienated the OG members. The X platform captured Heyman's cryptic posts, hinting at a power grab that threatened Roman's legacy. The bloodline's pressure wasn't just internal, it was a war with those who sought to redefine their dynasty, a war that would pull Moxley back into the fray. Naomi, tied to the bloodline through Jimmy, felt the strain. Her 2025 Women's World Championship win was a beacon, but her battles with Nia Jax, another Anoa'i cousin, exposed the family's fractures. Nia's taunts, questioning Naomi's place, were a betrayal of blood. The X platform rallied with #JusticeForNaomi, fans demanding respect, as the bloodline's silence deepened the wound. Naomi's glow was a defiance against a family that could lift or break her. The locker room was a battlefield of loyalties. Bianca Belair, Naomi's tag team partner, stood by her, their bond alight in the chaos. Cody Rhodes, a friend to Seth, watched the bloodline's drama with unease, his own battles with Roman a fresh memory. Wrestlers whispered about Moxley's AEW success, his 4 AEW World Championship reigns a testament to his fire. The X platform shared clips of his brutal matches, fans debating if he'd ever return to WWE's chaos. https://www.sportskeeda.com/player/Dean-Ambrose. Roman's absence after WrestleMania 41, following a loss to Seth and CM Punk, was a void that shook the bloodline. Solo's claim as tribal chief, backed by Jacob, Tama, and Tonga Loa, was a direct challenge, a resentment of Roman's reign that split the family. The Og bloodline, Roman, Jay, Jimmy, and Sami Zayn, clung to their roots, but the pressure of their legacy threatened to break them. The X platform speculated on Roman's return, fans sensing a storm brewing. The stage was set for a moment that would change everything. On August 16, 2025, at Clash in Paris, Seth Rollins defended his World Heavyweight Championship against Roman Reigns, the arena electric with anticipation. The bloodline, both old and new, watched from backstage, their presence a reminder of the stakes. The match was a war, Seth's high-flying defiance clashing with Roman's methodical power, each move a testament to their Shield history. But the real shock came in the final moments, a return that stunned the world. As Seth aimed for his curb stomp, the arena darkened, and Jon Moxley's music hit, a remix of the Shield's iconic theme. The crowd erupted as Moxley, in his black tactical gear, stormed the ring, his eyes locked on Seth. He speared Seth with vicious force, the impact echoing through the arena. Roman stood tall, joined by Jay, Jimmy, and Sami, the Og bloodline reunited with Moxley at their side. The X platform exploded, clips of the attack spreading with hashtags like #MoxleyReturns, fans reeling from the betrayal. The aftermath was chaos. Seth lay broken, his championship reign ended by a brother he'd betrayed. Backstage, he confronted Moxley, his voice raw, "You turned on me for him." Moxley's response was cold, "You broke us first." The X platform shared footage of the confrontation, fans debating Moxley's motives, loyalty to Roman or a chance to settle old scores. Seth's pain was visceral, a wound to his legacy, his Shield brotherhood shattered again. https://sports.yahoo.com/article/y-fans-think-dean-ambrose-0606432669.html. Jimmy Uso, reunited with Roman, felt relief but also guilt. His loyalty to Naomi had kept him grounded, but rejoining the Og bloodline meant facing Solo's wrath. Naomi, by his side, wept, her championship reign overshadowed by the family's chaos. The X platform captured their embrace, fans posting tributes to their love, clips of Naomi's glow shining through the storm. Her strength was a beacon, but the family's fractures tested her resolve. Jey Uso, the heart of the bloodline, was torn. His Yeet persona had made him a solo star, but standing with Roman and Moxley meant swallowing pride. Backstage, he confided in Sami, his voice heavy, "This ain't right, but it's family." Sami, the honorary use, understood, his own 2023 exit from the bloodline a mirror to Jay's pain. The X platform buzzed with #YeetForJay, fans hoping for his freedom amidst the reunion. Moxley's return was the deepest cut. His 2019 exit from WWE, driven by creative frustration, had made him a global star, but his heart never left the Shield. The X platform speculated on his motives. Insiders claimed Triple H had offered a massive deal, a chance to finish his story with Roman and Seth. His attack on Seth was a statement, a reclaiming of his place in the bloodline's orbit, a brother returning to fight for blood. https://www.cagesideceipts.com/way/2019/5/29/1864414/John-Moxley-Dean-Ambrose-y-left-way-Roman-reigns-leukemia-angle. Backstage whispers painted a complex picture. Insiders on the X platform suggested Moxley's return was planned for months, a move to counter Solo's faction. Others whispered of real tension, Moxley's frustration with AEW's direction, his desire to reunite with his Shield brothers. The locker room was divided, with Cody and Bianca rallying for Seth, while others, like Jacob Fatu, stayed loyal to Solo's bloodline, a new war brewing. Roman's return was a triumph, but it came with scars. His silence during Solo's reign, his failure to protect Jimmy, was a betrayal to some. His promo on Raw, clutching the Ula Fala, was raw, This is my family, my blood, and Mox is with us." The crowd roared, their "Acknowledge me" chants a testament to his power. The X platform debated his leadership, fans questioning if the Og bloodline could reclaim their throne. The scandal of Moxley's attack shook WWE. Fans demanded answers. Was it scripted, or had Moxley gone rogue? The X platform shared leaks of WWE's plans, suggesting Triple H saw Moxley as a game-changer, his return a way to elevate the bloodline's story. Seth's loss was a wound, his championship reign ended by a family he'd once called brothers. The hashtag #JusticeForSeth trended, fans rallying for the visionary. Naomi's role was pivotal, her bond with Jimmy was her strength, but the bloodline's reunion tested their love. She spoke to Bianca, her voice trembling, "I'm with Jimmy, but this hurts." The X platform shared her cryptic post, a glowing heart emoji, a sign of resilience. Her glow, a beacon in the storm, was a reminder of the strength it took to stand by blood amidst betrayal. The fans were the bloodline's heartbeat. At Clash in Paris, signs read, "Shield forever," and "Moxley's back," a testament to their divided loyalties. The X platform shared tributes to Roman's reign, Jay's fire, Naomi's glow, and Moxley's chaos, memories of a dynasty that still burned bright. A young fan's post, "Mox, you're our lunatic," broke hearts, a reminder of the love that endures. The locker room felt the shift. Bianca and Bayley rallied for Naomi, their bond a new family in the wreckage. Cody, leading for Seth, vowed to confront Moxley, his promos laced with anger. The X platform captured the divide, fans debating who would rise, who would fall, in a WWE reshaped by betrayal and blood. The Og bloodline's reunion was a spark, but Solo's faction loomed, a war on the horizon. The bloodline's legacy was at a crossroads. Roman's return, bolstered by Moxley, Jay, and Jimmy, was a reclaiming of power, but Solo's defiance and Heyman's scheming threatened their throne. The X platform buzzed with fans' hopes for unity, but also fear that the dynasty was fragile, its strength tested by resentment and betrayal. The Anoa name was eternal, but its future uncertain. Moxley's spear, the Og bloodline's stand, was more than a moment, it was a declaration. Roman's leadership, once questioned, was now a beacon, his family rallied around him. But the cost was high, Seth's pain, Solo's rebellion, and a brotherhood fractured by blood. The X platform shared clips of the attack, fans chanting, "Moxley. Moxley," a testament to his return, a new chapter in the saga. This story is about more than a return, it's about blood, trust, and the fight to reclaim a legacy. Moxley's betrayal, Seth's pain, and the bloodline's reunion are a mirror to our own battles with loyalty and family. The Anoa dynasty is eternal, but it's forged in pain, tested by broken trust, and carried by those who stand together. Thank you for joining us, for feeling this with us, for standing with the bloodline and Moxley. Hold your family close, fight through the betrayal, and never let your legacy fade. Until next time, acknowledge the blood.